Pick a card, any card.
Go directly to jail.
Police brutality. Hello and welcome to Necromundown. Talking Enforcers again, this time with the Enforcer Tactics cards in the new book.
Updated tactics.
Now, there are only 18 of these, which is to say there are not Ash Waste specific ones.
Ooh,
Yet, question mark?
I don't think they had done them before because they came out with the car,
Right.
but they never actually did Palanite's Ash Waste.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, that's
so
interesting.
maybe we'll get them later with a Ash Waste Palanite Enforcer rig.
That'd be cool.
That would be very cool. We can complain about another
Another Ash
rig.
Waste.
Yeah. So you know the rules, and so do I. At this point, we're doing a tier list. We rate these internally against themselves because we're thinking that if you are playing this gang, either you're doing random draw or you're picking them.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, we're just kind of rating these tactics as if you got to choose them. And the first one we're going to rate is Running Battle. Running Battle. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before the first rule for priority. Select D3 friendly fighters. For the duration of the battle, they gain the hip shooting skill. So, a reminder of what hip shooting does is it lets you, it's a double action.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, it doesn't let you do an additional shoot after 2 moves. It is a double action, which means you have to declare it before moving your first time.
Yep.
It lets you move twice, you double your move speed,
Mm-hmm.
and then take a shot with -1 to hit. That's a pretty powerful skill.
That is very good, yeah.
It's already in the shooting tree,
Mm-hmm.
which your sergeants, who are your good shooters, already have access to.
Right.
But you could use this to give hip shooting to, like, your rookies or your just your patrolmen.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You could let
someone
them
else.
get into short range to counteract the...
Right.
That's
Get
pretty
in
good.
short range, or maybe you have them have shotguns,
Yeah,
which
that's
have
good.
the enforcer shotguns are cheap.
I will tell you what is amazing with this. Any template weapon. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. Any flamer template weapon.
Yep.
Because then the -1 doesn't matter. You just
Right.
like double move, get into range, and
And they do have
Auto
access
hit.
to Webbers.
Yep.
And flamers. Expensive, our opinion
Yeah,
on flamers,
yeah.
not great. But also, yeah, just their basic shotgun has the template shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really strong. It's only D3 guys,
Mhm.
but even just one is pretty good.
Yeah, we rate hip shooting very highly, so
Mhm.
giving them this for free very highly. I'd say this is an A tier tactic.
I agree. A tier. Running battle.
Okay,
All right, what do I get next?
I'm gonna let you draw.
Shield bash. Play this gang tactic after activating a friendly fighter before performing any actions for the duration of their activation. Any weapons they have with the assault shield trait gain the concussion trait and increase their damage characteristic by 1.
Okay, so
So it gives you a little more offense on your shield.
yeah,
And concussion is the -2 initiative?
correct.
Interesting. This is good to try and keep someone in melee, I feel,
Right,
because they're less likely to back out.
right. Because remember, if you have to leave an engagement, you have to make an initiative check.
Mhm.
So it's one of those things where now they have to like pass up, a
Yeah.
5 instead of a 3.
Mhm.
And if they do pass, they still have -1 to initiative, so you can hit with a flash grenade.
I think that is good in certain situations, but not every situation.
Yep. So for concussion, you only need to hit them.
That's true.
The +1 damage is negligible. Remember that the assault shield itself has no, it's use your
Yes.
strength, no AP,
No AP,
1 damage.
yeah.
The riot shield, which also has that trait,
Mhm.
is -1 to hit, so it's not really great.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of making it harder to move away.
Yeah, like I said, it's
I think this is situational, so C.
yeah. See, I was gonna say C.
It can be very good, but
It's good to keep like a Van Sar in melee with you. Dear
Yeah.
God, here, pass a 7.
no, I think it's a max of 6.
Eh.
They'll just have to roll a 6, which we're not having to roll anyway. All right, next one is Maximum Suppression, the car movie by Stephen King, right? Oh, wait, that was Maximum Overdrive.
It
I'm
wasn't.
confusing that with the next tactic. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before rolling priority. For the duration of the battle, each friendly fighter earns an additional 1 XP for taking an enemy fighter out of action with a close combat attack. And that does not include coup de grace.
Interesting. Yeah, because coup de grace is an action by itself.
So +1 XP, pretty good.
Very strong.
Only on melee attacks, not coup de grace. You have decent access to melee weapons.
And you have to take them out of action, so you can't do the +1 XP for putting him at a serious injury.
Correct.
Like, it doesn't count for that.
Nope.
It's just out of action.
Nope. It is I kill you with the melee hit. No out of action, no serious injury, no coup de grace, no bleeding out later.
That would be fantastic in Corpse Grinder cults.
Yes, yes.
But in here, I feel like that's a D.
I do feel like enforcers are better at melee than they were. You
Yes,
have a lot of
definitely.
access to pretty decent power weapons, which will absolutely kill a dude.
That's true, but I feel like that's more likely to seriously injure in coup de grace than it is to just flat out kill someone.
Statistically, you always are, right?
Yeah.
I say low C or high D.
I would say D. Like, it is
Okay.
it is a really, really strong effect if you like lean into it. But man, that is a
The bigger
is a tough
problem for
ask.
me is that you're not going to have a lot of XP
yeah.
from melee kills. You're probably only going to have 1 or 2 melee guys.
Mhm.
What's this called? Maximum suppression?
Maximum suppression.
Yeah. They got-
Maximum suppression is killing your opponent in the face.
Yeah.
Mine is power override, which is also a maximum override reference.
It's maximum overdrive.
I know it's maximum overdrive.
Terrible movie.
Play this gang tactic at the start of any round before rolling for priority. This gang tactic may only be used in underhive battles. The duration of the round, visibility X rule applies. Choose whether X is 6, 12, or 24.
So you just get to hit a button.
And turn the lights down.
Yep.
Turn the lights down low.
Only works inside because even the power of Lord Helmwar cannot control the sun. You have to have a Ooga Chaka staff to do that.
To do that. That's
So here's the thing: if you're prepared for this and your opponent is not,
I think this is really
this
strong.
is really, really
I
strong.
think this is really strong.
Because let me see, how long does it last?
It's only one round,
Right.
but
You could turn this on early
Mhm.
to give yourself the ability to move in close against a ranged gang.
Yep.
Oh, you're playing Vansar. Turn 1, we have 6-inch visibility, baby.
yeah, that would be extremely
You didn't,
strong.
you know, if you're in the Ash Wastes mixed campaign where everyone's already packing photo goggles, this might be a little less.
A little less.
But even then, photo goggles only go up to 12.
Yeah. Well, it increases it by 9.
Oh, increases it by 9.
Because
Yeah.
it would 3-inch visibility goes to 12. So this would go to 15.
Yeah, which is still
I mean, good enough to not be shot at 24 inches or past.
it can be good. You have to build around it.
Yes.
You are still yourself mostly a shooty gang.
Yeah.
So,
So you would definitely want photo goggles if you take it.
I say a B.
Okay, I think because it's good in situations, it would either be high C, low B. So I can probably agree with the B.
I think low B.
Yeah. Because it's more useful than not.
right.
It's not highly specific.
Cut off the head. Play this gang tactic at the start of the post-battle sequence.
Ooh, you don't see many of those.
Yeah, and this is why. Add D6 times 10 credits to the gang stash for each enemy fighter with the gang hierarchy X special rule that was taken out of action.
Okay.
It's kind of a win more.
It is a win more.
That's a lot of credits. If
Yes.
you're like, and here's the thing. Well, okay, I guess I shouldn't have said this is why, because that actually is kind of a downer. If you pull this card randomly,
Mhm.
well, I need to collect my thoughts. Sorry. If you pull this card randomly,
Mhm.
it changes how you play your game.
Yes. You might want to determinedly go after.
go after, and so that lets you do that.
Yeah.
But playing it, the fact you get to play it after the game means your opponent doesn't know that's what you're doing.
Oh, true.
So they can't go, I'm going to protect my leaders and champions more specifically, because they don't know that you've suddenly decided to go turbo kill the snake mode.
Because if it was like turn 1, you activate it, and then at the end of the game you get that, your opponent would be able to play around it.
Right.
I actually kind of like that.
Now, one downside is you're already going for leaders and champions usually, because they're the big
Yeah, they're the scary things.
they're the big scary things. You're probably only going to get a max of 3d6 times 10 credits, at least till much later in the campaign.
I mean, 3d6 times 10 credits. Just
That is thing is 3d6 times 10 can be really good. That's
Yeah.
a pretty big buff.
Mhm.
This isn't quite free money because you do have to get kills.
yeah, and you have to use a tactics card, and it doesn't help you in the fight at all.
That is my reason for this not being A. I think.
yeah, I think it's a good B.
I think this is a good high B.
Yep.
Because good money for something you want to do anyway,
Mhm.
but it doesn't actually help you win the battle.
Right. It doesn't help you do that. It's just rewarding you for doing the thing.
Right. Fire in the hole. Taco night.
Taco night. Taco Tuesday. Play this gang tactic when a friendly fighter declares a charge double action before moving the fighter. The fighter may perform a free shoot action. Sorry, a free shoot free action. This max action may only be used to throw a grenade. If the target of the charge double action is taken out of action by the attack or the active fighter is pinned. Oh, if you pin yourself, the fighter's activation ends immediately. Aw, if you kill them with the grenade, you can't do anything else.
Yeah. So this is clearly meant to be. So it's before you charge, you can chuck a grenade.
Before you charge, you chuck a grenade.
This is clearly meant to be used with things like stun or other non-lethal grenades.
Yes.
None of which are usually worth taking.
No, look at our grenade tier list.
But
photon flash is like the only good non.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you have to throw the grenade at them when you're charging.
What?
It doesn't say the fighter may perform a shoot free action. This action may only be used to throw him with a grenade trait. If the target of the charge double action is taken out by this attack,
oh my god,
but you don't have to throw it.
Oh, that's actually way better.
At the guy that you're charging, technically.
So you could go fire in the hole, and then you go like, ha, and charge this way.
Right.
Let me read that.
Just chuck it sideways and just. Or what I'm actually thinking is that you declare your charge target, and it's like multiple people.
Yeah, sure.
And you throw a grenade. You throw a crack grenade at one of them, and then charge the other.
That's fair.
Here, catch.
That's actually that went from like, wow, that's weird to wow, that's really good.
And the question is if that's intended or not. I wonder if it should.
I mean,
on the flip side, I think from a narrative standpoint, which is not always how you read rules, but Necromunda, I think it carries a little more weight.
Yeah.
I'm charging at somebody. I'm throwing a grenade to keep heads down while I'm charging at somebody is just as viable as I'm charging you and I'm like apparently,
also throwing a grenade in the direction
baseballing a grenade
that
at
I'm
you.
charging.
Right. And like I love that the fact that it has written in rules so that it bounces back and pins you.
Yeah, if it pins you, that's so funny.
So the most of the non-lethals aren't very good because stun is not great. It's like a concussion grenade, which again is only good for keeping someone in combat.
Yeah.
Which we've talked about is not. Again, that has its uses, but I'm never going to buy stun grenades.
No.
It also says you can only throw a weapon with the grenade trait. You can't shoot a grenade launcher.
Oh, no, that would be kind of crazy.
But your good old frag grenades.
Frag grenades to just, like, cause some disruption.
Photon flash grenades.
Photon flash actually sounds pretty good.
Well, that could be used for a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
You could use it to, if you're charging somebody who already has a ready marker, you could take away their ready marker so that when you charge them, punch them, they don't get to fight on their turn.
They get their reaction attack, but they can't actually fight you.
Right. Remember, photon flash grenades are 5-inch pie radius. You could throw a photon flash grenade into a group of enemies, so they all lose their ready marker, or don't get one next turn, and then you're just wailing on the one guy. Yeah, the one guy gets to fight back, but the rest of them aren't going to, on their turn, activate and punch you after you beat the one guy to death.
Right.
You could also just use it to, again, like you're charging two people, one of them catches a frag grenade to the face.
Yep.
You could use it to soften up a target you're not particularly confident you're going to kill.
You could do the incendiary grenade to just light them on fire and then charge them just for insult to injury.
Yes, if you're just really not sure, or if you just want to pin a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Charging someone who's pinned doesn't really give you any positives because you don't get -1 for standing up anymore.
Yeah, and it says if they're taken out of action, so you can still seriously injure them and still make the charge, aka coup de grace them.
Yes, that's a good call too. So crack grenade to the face. This also is a great anti-enforcer trick.
Oh,
because you know how there's got your 6.
Oh yeah. So
you could throw a grenade
to distract the got your 6 guy,
or take away his ready marker.
Yep, take ready. That's true.
Or if you're worried about Overwatch, if they're in grenade range, which is about 9 inches for these guys. So this is pretty versatile.
I do like it.
At the same time, it's really niche.
It's extremely niche. Your strength is max 3, so that's going to be what, 9 inches?
9-inch range on a grenade usually.
Yeah, which is your charge-ish anyway. I kind of like it.
I like it, but
if I were to play Enforcers, I would put that in my deck just because it sounds cool.
But the other thing is though that I would then have to take grenades, which I'm personally very bad about taking.
Yeah, me too. On multiple people.
On people who want to charge.
Yes. Oh, that's true. People who want to charge.
Because there's no reason to take this tactic when you could just aim and throw a grenade.
True.
For that reason, I think this is still a high C. It is the definition of
Extremely niche, but really good in the right situation.
right.
Yeah.
Get over there. Get. There we go. On my target. Play this gang tactic after a friendly model has hit an enemy model with a shoot basic action before rolling to wound. For the duration of the round, all friendly models gain a +1 modifier to any 2 hit rolls made as part of a shoot basic action when targeting the hit enemy fighter.
Okay.
So, basically it's marker light.
Yeah.
You hit someone, and for the rest of the round,
Everybody else gets +1 to hit them.
yes. And I like that you don't actually have to wound them.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you have to play this tactic before you know if you've killed them.
True.
On the other hand,
could just be a waste.
On the other hand, you could shoot a ridge hauler with your pistol and give them +1 to hit against everybody else.
After a friendly model hit an enemy model, yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is interesting. It says the hit enemy fighter, which generally means not vehicle, but it says the enemy hits an enemy model with a shoot basic action.
Right.
So those are kind of, you can technically use it against a ridge hauler, but rules as written, you couldn't get the bonus for it. I would arbitrate that doesn't work.
Even so, an ambot or something else that you're pretty sure
True.
you're not going to kill in one shot,
Yeah.
or you just really want someone dead,
Yeah.
you could go, or if they have like some kind of BS where they're going to block the hit or something like that,
Sure.
Escher dodge.
Combo this with cut off the head to kill even more guys.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
I do too. It's literally, there's no downside other than like having to shoot the same thing multiple times.
You do have to hit it the first time.
Yeah.
Is this S?
Ooh.
+1 to hit all around.
+1 to hit is pretty rare.
I mean, that just undoes light cover.
True. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would say maybe high A, but S I could see the argument for.
I'll go with high A.
Quick takedown. Play this gang tactic when activating a friendly fighter before performing any actions. For the duration of the activation, the fighter may perform a coup de grace free action. Any fighter taken out of action as a part of this action, oh man, they say action so much, is automatically out cold. There's no need to roll in the lasting injury table. So you get to make a coup de grace for free, and if you kill something, it's automatically out cold.
And there's no chance that they'll get experience from it, I guess?
I guess?
Did I see that?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So it turns coup de grace into a free action, which means you can coup de grace someone and still get 2 actions.
Yeah.
Which you could do that on a charge anyway.
Right. So it's if you can't do it on a charge,
Like you're already engaged with someone who you could coup de grace. That's
which does happen sometimes.
sometimes.
I guess yeah, because you still can't move up to somebody without charging them.
You might be able to, because they don't have an engagement range.
Oh right.
I'd have to look at that.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
This is a very niche one. I think it's D.
Yeah, I could see it being useful, but like, if I pull that at the beginning of the game, I'm gonna go like, oh man.
Yeah. That's not one I would be excited to get.
No.
Pistol whip. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before the first roll for priority. Select D3 fighters armed with weapons with a sidearm trait. For the duration of this battle, those weapons gain the concussion trait when used in close combat.
Okay.
That is so incredibly niche.
It's cool.
And what does concussion do in close combat?
It's the same thing we just talked about with the shield.
Hold on.
But it's with pistol.
I'm gonna check that we're not misreading concussion.
Okay.
No.
It's -2 to initiative.
Yeah. To a minimum of 6.
So it's to keep someone in combat, but with a pistol instead of a shield.
Or give a -2 channeling check to vehicles.
Ha! Bam! Got him.
Rolls over. Imagine your ridge hauler rolling because someone pistol whipped your tire.
That might be our F. That might be our first F, because
it's to keep someone in combat, to get them -2 initiative, or to make them more susceptible to things with photon flash.
Sure. So you have to whip them in melee with your pistol.
Right.
And then they have to go or have something happen against them.
Or try and move away. I don't like this at all.
I like the shield one better.
Tell us if we're missing something here, because if it happens...
Yeah. I like the shield one a lot better. Shakedown. Select an enemy fighter at random. They are delayed in arriving and are not deployed on the battlefield. Instead, they arrive as reinforcements in the first round. I would like this a lot more if it wasn't random, because you could just get some schmuck.
Yep.
Rather than somebody important, or like someone with a long range weapon that's probably going to stand back anyway.
On the flip side, like reinforcements rule does mean there's a 50% chance you get to place them.
That's true.
And then you could just place them and just gank the absolute heck out of them. Even if it is somebody like just a regular juvie or ganger, that could seriously alter their morale rolls.
True. Their bottle checks.
I say C.
I think C. It can be really good.
I think it's better than Shield Bash, but not as funny as Fire in the Hole.
Yeah, fair enough.
Grenade Requisition. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before first roll priority, blah, 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 blah. Select D3 friendly fighters. For the duration of the battle, they are equipped with both smoke and photon flash grenades. 2 of the most useful non-lethal grenades. In fact, I'll say 2 of the most useful grenades, period.
Yeah.
Smokes are great for covering your advance. If you have IR, either the infrasight or even photon flash goggles, they're great just in general. Photon flash grenades need no introduction. We've talked about them before. They're fantastic and very thematic for enforcers. I like this a lot.
I do too.
I say this is A.
I also say it is A.
Just hey, everybody, have a. The only reason it's not. I mean, it's low A because photon flashes aren't that expensive.
That's true.
But 3 of them is 45 credits.
Yeah, 45 free credits is not terrible. I mean, you'd have to roll D3, but still.
Sure, but. That's not bad. And then smokes could, and it's smokes smokes and photon flash grenades.
Both.
They get both. That makes them very versatile.
Yeah, I like that. Photon flare rounds. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed, but before the first roll for priority. A weapon of your choice, carried by a friendly fighter, gains the flash trait for the duration of the battle. Oh, dang. Any weapon...
Including melee?
A weapon of your choice. Including melee, including plasma, including...
Well, no, plasma doesn't matter because plasma, you hit them, you kill them.
That's true.
You put this on a guy with an autogun.
Yep, that's true.
Or rather, okay, well, I've said autogun, but remember, in Enforcers, no one's carrying autoguns because only your sergeants have access to it.
Sniper.
Yeah, sniper. Or just a guy with just a bolt gun who maybe might not, or, no, combat shotgun with a template weapon. Auto hits, or
potentially multiple people,
or if you get this card and then you also get quick pistol whip or the shield bash, suddenly those go up a tier each. Because then you could -2 initiative somebody and then smack them with your flash sword or whatever, and they don't get their.
You don't get an activation,
right? Or heck, you could put it on the shield.
Yeah, that's true. You just get both.
Yeah.
That's S.
You could put this on a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
And like
have it under templates.
Which doesn't, I mean, again, you could just use a photon flash grenade for grenade launcher.
Also deal damage.
Right. That's the big thing is when the only downside to photon flash grenades is you're not technically hurting anybody and they could make a pass their initiative check and nothing happened.
Yeah.
This one, I'm throwing an incendiary grenade that also blinds you. I think this is S.
I think it's S.
This is S because it also makes 2 other tactics up a tier.
Yeah, and this is for the game.
Yeah.
That's insane.
This is going in my deck every single
100%.
time. Because, yeah, it's like, you have a Ridge Hauler.
Yeah.
In the Ash Waste, this gets nuts.
Oh my god.
Hi, my last cannon, the thing that, is actually trying to kill your vehicles, now also makes them take a handling check.
Oh, that's really good. That's scary.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's really good.
Preemptive strike. Play this gang tactic when an enemy fighter performs a fight action targeting a friendly fighter, but before they roll to hit. The friendly fighter immediately makes a close combat attack targeting the active fighter, but you only get 1 attack, and then you can't make reaction attacks.
Ooh.
How much do you... I like this. I like this because it's not easy. How much do you bet that your 1 attack is going to be all you need?
Enemy fighter, interesting. So you get to hit first, but only
with one, and then you don't get to hit again.
Ooh.
I like this a lot. I think this is an A tier because on your guys whom it really matters for, your subjugators who might have a really good melee weapon, you could potentially brain somebody before they kill you.
Yeah, it's like I got your 6 or whatever the other one is. The reactive
threat response.
Threat response. It's very like that, but like even more.
I mean, threat response is flat better.
Sure.
But threat response only works if somebody gets charged when they're near you and you can interrupt.
Is that the one that also gets rid of your action, or is that the got your 6?
I think got your 6.
Okay.
I can't remember. Threat response might too. But either way, I like this a lot.
I do too.
It's risky, but you could save your life. Obviously, it holds a lot more weight against glass cannon types. If somebody is, has only 2 wounds and you've got a weapon that does 2 damage, you could potentially brain them. If they've got 2 wounds and you only have a power sword, with 1 attack, you're not going to kill them.
Right.
You're not going to do anything. So this does kind of...
This could also be useful on a melee weapon with knockback.
Or a melee weapon with flash.
Or a melee weapon with flash.
It wouldn't stop there. It wouldn't interrupt there. But yeah, a melee weapon with knockback.
Yeah, with knockback. You hit him once, boop.
Your
gone.
Shield.
Yep. Out. Oh, yeah, the shield does have knockback.
Uh-huh. Which your subjugator probably is carrying.
That's... Honestly,
the ram also has knockback, doesn't it?
That's probably what this is also designed for,
right.
Yeah.
It's like, you charge me, and I'm just like, no. Go away.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
That's why I think this is A. It is risky.
Yeah. You got that. I mean, you always have a chance to miss.
Is it better or worse than free smokes and flashes?
I think it's a bit better.
Okay. Yeah, I like this a lot. And I like its design of not being like an auto I win, but like you
just get to punch him first.
Yeah.
And punch him after.
Although you don't get to punch him after.
Yeah, no. I mean, in a normal situation, that's what it would be. You're next.
No, I had preemptive strike.
You're right.
Then I gave you the card.
I put it down. Emergency deputization. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been determined before deployment. Add a free enlisted hive scum with up to 50 credits of equipment to your starting crew for this battle. During the post-battle sequence, you may pay their credit value in order to add them permanently to your roster. So you get 1 free hive scum, 50 credits worth of stuff for free, and you can buy them after.
So 50 credits gives you a las gun for 15. Because las guns are 15, right? 15 for las gun.
15 las gun, some armor.
15 for mesh armor. And then not quite armor undersuit. So you could go lasgun, flak, and armored undersuit for a 4-up save. A guy with a lasgun hitting on 4s with
I mean, I think that depends on the... I don't know the hive scum
that's
list.
on their list.
It is? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Armored undersuit's on the hive scum list?
I believe it is.
That's hilarious.
I might be wrong on that. And if you can't do that, then you just do mesh, lasgun, and a flail.
Yeah, just some melee weapon.
You can kit them out as you want. 50 credits gives you some stuff to work with.
Yeah. And if they do surprisingly well, you can buy them
and that's what I like, is that you can add them to your roster.
Yeah.
And because high scum aren't bad for their points. They're 4s and 4s. They're better than your rookies, kind of.
For their points, yeah.
And they would never advance or anything like that because they're high scum, but,
The number of times I've taken, like some free dudes, and then they get all the kills and I don't get any experience has been too many. So that's actually kind of cool.
It's a free guy, and that alone, I think, puts it in B.
Yeah.
I don't think this quite goes up to A.
It is an extra free body at worst.
Right. I think it's not as good as Cut Off the Head, but I think it's better than Power Override.
Sure.
Because free guy. Prefecture Secondment. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before priority. Select a friendly fighter. For the duration of the battle, they gain a skill from any prefecture. So one of the things we talked about in our review is that the prefecture skills themselves are not that bad. They're just bad compared to your skills.
Normal skills.
The opportunity cost of getting them. This lets you pick from any of the prefectures, so you can model tailor it to the gang.
So you can be in one prefecture and then get a skill from another one with that.
Right. Or pick a skill from your prefecture that you would never actually use a skill slot for. The prefecture skills, none of them, here's the thing, we talked about these, none of those skills are actually that amazingly good.
Yeah.
But some of them are pretty good. Particularly, this would make, your hound a lot better. Or there's the ones for getting free credits for beating up on guys.
It's a free skill, and that is never bad.
Low B or high C?
I think low B.
It's probably more generally useful than Fire in the Hole.
Yes.
But I'd rather have Power Override.
Yes. Precinct Dock. Play this gang tactic during the post-battle sequence when performing post-battle actions. Your gang may perform 1 medical escort post-battle action for free. This does not require a fighter to perform the action, nor does it cost any credits. That's what free means, guys.
Okay, the provider performing the action part is...
Yeah. They get to do it for free, and also it's free.
It's free real estate.
So my only issue with this is you might not need it.
Right. You have to pick or pull this card
Beforehand, before you know if anybody's going to the dock.
On the flip side, it's a good insurance card.
It's a good insurance card.
I say B.
It's literally an insurance card you give to the dock.
Yeah, this is your health insurance.
Yeah, it is super useful.
I think it's better than Prefecture Second Mint.
You think so?
I do. Could really save your bacon.
It could save your bacon, but it
is also something
it
that
might
has
not
to go
do
wrong.
anything.
It doesn't help you win. It just helps you hurt less. Okay.
It helps you not die.
I still think it's better than Fire in the Hole.
Yeah. I was gonna say high C.
Yeah. Okay. You kind of have to gauge how hard this match is going to be.
Yeah.
Helmwar's Insurance. Talking about insurance.
Insurance cards.
Play this gang tactic at the start of the post-battle sequence. You may add 1 mundane bionic to your gang stash for half of its cost on the trading post, rounded up to the nearest 5 credits, treating its availability level as common.
Oh.
So this, I think, goes right next to Precinct Doc, because you'd have to pick this card, unless you're playing with I have access to all cards at all times, which I don't think most people do.
No.
You have to pick this card. You'd have to have someone get injured.
Yep.
And have someone get injured in a way that requires a bionic.
That specific injury for the bionic that you want, because
well, you get to pick this.
Oh yeah, it's in the post battle.
Yeah, so you do get to pick this after someone loses the arm.
That's fair.
I say this is.
I think it's slightly better than Precinct Doc because even if, hang on, I mean, it's to be fair, it's probably in line because you still have to pay half credits.
Correct.
Even if you don't need it, you can still buy it and put it in your stash to either sell or use later.
Oh, I didn't think about that. You could just stockpile bionics.
Because Precinct Doc, if a guy doesn't go to the dock, it's literally nothing.
Any of y'all lose an arm yet?
I got like 4 of them over here.
Jerry, where are you getting the arms?
Don't worry about it. So
I'm gonna put this in C, but actually above Precinct Doc.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you could, if you're flush. Here's the problem: that you have to be flush with credits, and you still have to gamble that you pick the right one. Imagine buying an eye, and then next mission someone loses their spine.
How about for bargaining purposes? Someone loses an eye, and you're like, I could fix that for you.
You'd have to have that one underhive trader who lets you trade with other people.
That's true.
Unless a lot of people house rule that out. By the way,
especially the stuff in the trading post.
Which is like, no, gangs can trade with each other without, Anyway. I still think that when gangs trade with each other, you should have to roll off, and if both players roll a 6, you have to immediately fight a battle when your trade goes wrong.
That sounds amazing.
Write that down.
I'm in.
Right. Okay. Last one.
The combat drill. Play this gang tactic after both crews have been deployed before the first roll for priority. Select D3 friendly fighters for the duration of the battle. They each gain a random Palanite drill skill. Generate each skill separately.
So,
it is D3 3 skills, but they're random.
And the Palanite skills are
hit and miss.
Random skills are always bad.
But it is just free rules.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything except having this in your deck.
That's true. Or it could be something else.
I think this is not as good as Shield Bash, but better than Maximum Suppression.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
All right. And that's it. That's our tier list. Only 1 F and only 1 S.
Okay.
Not bad, I think.
Yeah, it's decently balanced. It's a little on the higher end, actually.
Which is not bad at all.
No.
I like these. I really do like photon flare rounds, which is just.
I wish I could take that and not
Someone's gonna get hit with that and get real mad.
Yeah.
You mean I lost my activation?
Yep.
Oh, use that to you could ruin people's games with that.
Definitely.
Oh, you were gonna have that guy go over there and do that thing for him? No.
Again, I want this on a sniper, and he's just like, that guy? No. Boom. No activation for you.
You say sniper, I say I want a 5-inch missile launcher.
Oh, God.
Everyone, because remember, photon only needs the hit.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I want this on, it's like a photon flash grenade with a
48-inch range.
Yeah. Yeah, I want this on something that launches incendiary grenades.
Oh my god. That's terrifying. And on the pure contrast, Pistol Whip is
I'll never use that.
certainly a tactics card that is going to collect dust.
Yeah, I will never use Pistol Whip.
No. Again, the shield one makes way more sense. You're hitting him with the shield, but like Pistol Whip is
Yeah, but if you can Pistol Whip a Ridge Hauler to give it -2 and then hit it with a concussion or something that makes it take a handling check, that is the funniest thing that could possibly
So
happen.
what you need to do is you need to have a pistol in one hand and what's the weapon the melee weapon that you like? The strength 9.
Oh, the Las Cutter.
Yeah, the las cutter in the other hand, so that you pistol whip it to give it -2 and then you las cut it to try and take it out.
All right, you know what? It's D tier now.
Back, move it up, move it up.
No, it's still F tier. Yeah, that's the only time I could see this. I still wouldn't take the tactic
No.
because in Enforcers is the one game where I'm not going to take the Las Cutter
Oh, that's true.
because I'm just gonna shoot it with the
She's gonna shoot it with the carbine.
1/3 the cost concussion carbine.
Yeah, and not melee.
Right from over here
Yeah, fair enough.
because that also only needs a hit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know below what you think. If you think this is kosher or completely out of whack.
Yeah, did we get something wrong with pistol whip? I don't. It's fine.
Maybe. But hey, you know what? There's always room for disagreement. Just be nice about it, please. Or don't. I don't care. Stay tuned for more Enforcers content and other content for Necromunda and, of course, other stuff here that we'll be talking about. And we will talk to you next time.
Bye.